Hey Leo, it's your honest homegirl, ᴇᴍɪᴜ, and this is your reading. So we're going to get into the energy that you're holding on to that no longer serves you, and then we'll get into the energy that you can tap into, embody, utilize to help you get out of the energy that, again, no longer serves you. So intuitively, Leo, you guys are thirsty for love, okay? You want someone to love you, you want to love them, but you're rushing. Okay, because right now all you can offer is a page of cups when it comes to love. You need to focus on you, loving you, embracing you, getting to really know you, working on those childhood traumas that you still are holding on to, working on the immaturity when it comes to your emotions and things like that. Balance. Spirit wants you to seek balance. Spirit wants you to go out in nature. Spirit wants you to go and hug a tree, okay? Spirit wants you to have the willpower to work on you. Spirit wants you to go out there and date, actually, because how else are you going to know, one, what's out there, two, what's right for you, three, you gotta interact with other people to see how your energies exchange, your spirits connect, things like that, the chemistry. You don't want to just, oh, I see someone, they're attractive, I like them, I want them, and that's just it. No, because sometimes that's not going to work for you. That person may not be a match for you. Sometimes you may meet somebody randomly that you would have never thought would be the love of your life. You won't know unless you go out there and play the game, right? And some of you don't want to play the game. But guess what? Spirit's telling you right now it's important for you to just date, okay? So you can figure out what it is that you really want. Because you guys want to settle down so bad. You want to sit there and have your divine masculine, your divine feminine all in your life. But that person could be presented to you. And if you did not do the inner work, it's going to show in that relationship. And it's either one, going to scare the person off. Two, the person is going to just be totally turned off by you. Three, you'll end up in the relationship that you're supposed to be in and fuck it up. Okay? So take your time, Leo. Take your time. Okay? I know you want love and affection and attention, but you don't want it from the wrong people. Not anymore. Okay? So let's get into the energy that you're holding on to that no longer serves you. Divine Spirit, what energy are my Leos holding on to that no longer serves them? You got some idea in your head, right? You got an idea of a person in your head that might just be the one for you, but you never know. They could be, but the thing is you don't want to rush anything. You want to date them, okay? You want to have fun, okay? Get to know this person. You want to know the good, the bad, the ugly about a person before you get into a relationship with them, because you don't want to have no pop-up surprises and you don't even know that this person could be a psychopath. You didn't know that this person could be a stalker. You didn't know that this person, if you're not working on your inner child wounds and things like that, well, guess what? That person is a reflection of you. And guess what? That pop-up surprise would be that this person got some trauma and some baggage just like you. So it's a good idea, Leo, to take your time. It's a good idea for you to just play the field, okay? It's a good idea for you to work on you. And it's okay to date. I said date. D-A-T-E. Date. I didn't say sleep with. I said date. Go out on an actual date, okay? And get to know somebody. Not no Netflix and chill that ends up with a massage and then you know what's next. Absolutely not, Leo. We're not doing that. And I'm talking to my males and I'm talking to my females, okay? So drop the ideas that you had in your head and get with these corny ideas that I'm telling you, because it's going to save you a lot of heartache, Leo. Okay? Yeah, see, you guys got the idea that you done found the one, and this person is the end all be all, and this is the person you want to lay foundations with and build a legacy with. You want to have a baby and all types of extra stuff. Well, guess what? Guess what, Leo? You need to take your time, Leo, because this idea may be a good idea if you've worked on yourself, but this is energy you're holding on to that no longer serves you. This idea Okay, some of you have some idea that is going to solve all your problems, but guess what? I'm telling you right now, that idea is not going to work, because that idea is something that you're holding on to that no longer serves you. So if you're out here doing scheming and scamming or anything like that, it ain't going to solve your problems, Leo. If anything, it's going to create more. I'll take these, and then that's all we're going to take, because this looks like a couple of cards, because Leo, you guys got a whole lot going on with you. Some of you guys, if you're dealing with a Cancer, definitely take your time, okay? But yeah, you guys is over here trying to rush into something. What are you rushing for? Why are you rushing to have a baby and have a family with somebody? Why? Some of y'all really over here think that this is something that your guides is leading you to. They might be leading you to a lesson, Leo, and you don't even know it. Okay? They are leading you right into a lesson. Because if your spirit guides is coming up in the energy that you are that ain't for you, you may even have a spirit guide around you. Because I done told y'all to be very, very careful when it comes to your ancestors and who you call upon. Because you might be calling upon an ancestor that was actually a hoe. Okay? Sorry to tell you that. Sorry to tell you that, okay? And you over here taking this advice and just jumping into bed with people and thinking, no. Take your time, Leo. Take your time. Let's get into this energy. All right, Leo? Because I feel like you're a little antsy and you're ready to just jump out of your pants right now. Slow down. All right? I need you to breathe, because I feel like I'm being rushed right now. Now, for some of you guys, if you think it was a grand idea to combine your finances with someone, you might want to sit there and take your time. Why? Because we're in the shadow phases of Mercury retrograde, okay? Unless you have Mercury retrograde in your natal chart somewhere where it works for you and not against you, then I'm not talking to you. But for those that don't, it ain't a good time to be sealing no deals, okay? Ain't no time for you to be sitting there rectify situations, because guess what happens during Mercury retrograde? You're bringing back the old. You're bringing back the past. It's resurfacing. Why? It's only resurfacing for you to react differently, to probably get some closure that you've been looking for if you were blessed enough to get it. That's it. They are not coming back for a long time. This person is coming back for a short period of time. The minute Mercury retrograde goes direct, your butt will be left out in the cold. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? Because some of you are headed towards moving in with somebody, planting some roots with somebody. This is what you want. This is what you're thinking about. Okay? And you're thinking that this is because you're having these thoughts, that these thoughts are divinely guided to you. These are the messages that you will receive. And definitely if you're dealing with fire sign males, if you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I'm sorry to tell you, this person ain't it. They're in the reverse. Now, if you're dealing with a female fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this person has fire in their natal chart somewhere, normally in their moon, their Venus, their Mars. Why? Because those are the signs, or their 7th house or something like that. Because those are the aspects in your natal chart where you want to look at synastry, if I'm saying it right. Okay? They're in the upright. This person has a lot of passion. But like I told you, this person could be in and out of your life like this. Okay? Especially fire signs. I'm going to tell you that right now. You should know that by being a Leo. You could be in and out of somebody's life right now. That may not be a good idea, because you might get caught up. Some of you are dealing with someone that already has a child, a baby girl. Okay? I'm just telling you right now, take your time. Anything resurfacing right now, take your time with it. Now, if it comes back around and it stays after Mercury retrograde, then that's different. But for the energy for some of you guys that you're holding on to that no longer serves you, a lot of you guys are wishing on a star, praying that your ancestors just drop a hint in front of you. And sometimes I'm going to tell you guys, they will not do that. They will make you learn the hard way. They will make you learn your lessons on your own, especially if they've been forewarning you about stuff and you've been ignoring the signs. They're going to let you sit there and deal with it on your own. For some of you guys, you are waiting for this person that you're very passionate about. You want a text message from them. You want an email from them. You want a phone call, a FaceTime, a duo, something you want to communicate with this person. And Spirit is like, this energy, let it go. I'm going to tell you a secret, especially my ladies. Don't chase no man. If you're chasing a man, then he's not that into you. Okay? Because a man that wants you is going to go after you. Okay, without you having to play any games, without you having to chase them. So if you're waiting on a female or a male to call you, don't wait on that. Don't be sitting there hoping and praying and wishing, because guess what? All that's doing is pushing them further and further away from you, because they could feel your energy tugging at theirs, whether it's subconsciously or not. And they're gonna be the runner. You're the chaser now. I'm telling you right now. Stop chasing. I guarantee you, energy comes your way. But that, you only want alignment. Let's just say that. You only want energy tugging on your energy that is aligned with you. We are in 2022 in the year of alignment. So, especially with all these eclipses and stuff going on, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all need to just chill and let Spirit do what it do. Okay, let things leave. If it comes back around, respond differently, get the closure you need. Now, if it comes back around and it's talking a good game about it, want to do this and do that, wait it out until after Mercury retrograde and see what they're talking about after that. Okay, you're going to have a lot of mixed communications, okay, during Mercury retrograde. Somebody might be saying one thing and you hear another, and then by the time everything goes direct, you wondering why you thinking the way you thinking and they thinking the way they thinking, and ain't nothing happening the way you want it to happen. Chill, okay? Because your energy is just needing to chill. For some of you guys here, you stop entertaining this person. Okay? You think it's a good idea to entertain this person. You think it's a good idea to have this person's baby. Okay, you think it's a good idea. You think there is some type of stability and some security in this situation here. And even though this person is on the upright, it's just, I'm talking to the guys right now. Or if you date females, or if you date a male that is more in their feminine energy versus their masculine energy, I'm talking to y'all right now. They're in their upright, yes. This person is stable, yes. But that doesn't mean that this person is for you. For some of you guys, you're even entertaining the idea of moving. I would wait a second. Wait out your pros and cons. Go visit the area for a little while. Go there for a week or so. See what's going on over there. You want to make sure that you are in that area during the day, in the afternoon, and at nighttime, and late at night. You don't want to sit there and go somewhere and you're like, oh, it's so nice over here, because you done went from New York to down south, and I promise you there's a lot of places that look a whole lot nicer than New York. Okay? But when the lights go out, you might get jacked. Your car might get robbed. Okay? It might get broken into. So you got to be very, very careful. If you're entertaining the idea of moving, you want to move slowly. So take your time. Visit the area, okay? If you're entertaining the idea of moving, visit the area first. Stay there for a week or two or a couple of weeks. Sometimes it may take up to 30 to 60 days for you to really get a feel of an area to say, okay, I'm willing to relocate. Because I feel like you're wanting to uproot yourself from somewhere that you've been for so long. And this doesn't even have to necessarily be a person or a place. This could be a job. Okay, this could be a career. You want to take your time. All right? Take your time. For some of you guys, the energy that you're holding on to that no longer serves you, how are you seeking stability, but you partying and you just blowing money? Make that make sense, Leo. How are you searching for stability and security and you out here blowing the bag that you just worked so hard for? I'm gonna need you to make that make sense too, because spirits like that has to go. That doesn't make sense. And for those women out there or men that are dating male signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they ain't in the upright, okay? They're in the reverse. So that's a bad idea. Some spirit keeps making me go back to them 2 cards. That's a bad idea. Don't say I didn't warn you. Or this could be yourself, okay? You need to be really thinking about the things that you're doing. If you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart somewhere, you need to really be thinking about your thought process. Why are you thinking the way that you're thinking? The things that you're thinking about are not getting you to where you need to be. Some of the thoughts that are running rampant through your mind are distractions, okay? They're distractions. If you're thinking that a baby's going to fix the situation, it's not. Temporarily, maybe. But it's not in the long run. Okay? Yeah, you guys are just seeking stability and security in all the wrong... Y'all better stop playing. Y'all going to be pregnant. And if you did get somebody pregnant thinking it was a good idea... Congratulations on the baby, but you see how the stability and security card just fell, and I can't even find it. You gonna think you found something, and you gonna realize that you walked into something that had a facade, something that is just like you, whether you want to believe it or not, because you think that you're good and you're not. Because there's still some healing that needs to occur, but. Let's look at the energy that you need to embody. Look, change needs to occur before you have stability and security. Change within you. Change within your surroundings, okay? A baby ain't going to fix stuff. And there's going to be some changes with your stability and your security. So you need to save your money, okay? That might be that baby on the way. And that's something you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life. And if you dealt and had a baby with the wrong person, you're going to have to deal with them for the rest of your life. So slow down. Slow down, Leo. Kind of quiet because everybody's like sleeping in the house. So try not to make too much noise. With Divine Spirit, what energy? Yeah, so you got a lot of healing cards popping out. That's what you need to be focusing on right now. And then this pregnancy card. Y'all better be careful, baby. Okay? And then the thing is, you don't... Yeah, some of y'all already pregnant. Or got somebody pregnant and you're having a girl. It's straight like that. Congratulations, though, on the baby. But you're going to have to work twice as hard because... Not only are you going to have to deal with the stresses of having a baby, you're going to have to deal with the stresses of not passing on childhood traumas that you dealt with your kids, okay? But the thing is, and say for instance, you already have a baby, right? You're saying, because I'm hearing somebody saying, well, I already have a baby. I'm not pregnant. I already had the baby a long time ago. I had the baby 6 months ago. I had the baby 7 months ago. Focus on your child. Why I say focus on your child? Because your child is your inner child in the physical form. Okay? You have a male ancestor here. Okay? And this, I don't know why ancestral healing is popping up, because something that you're dealing with, something that you're healing from, you're not the only person that dealt with this. This male ancestor dealt with this too when it came to mental and emotional healing. They may have been afraid to take a leap of faith, take a risk, take the take the initiative to move out of this immature behavior that they went. And I'm like, I feel like some of you guys had some ancestors that passed on, and they was, you know, some hoes. It was getting around, okay? Wherever they laid their hat was their home. And it's kind of like you were following in their footsteps. But they don't want that for you. They want you to deal with the pain, accept that there are people out there that are going to disappoint you, anger you, leave you behind, abandon you. But you have to be mentally and emotionally strong to just say, okay, well, this was just an experience that I need to experience. Some people are here for a reason, a season, a lesson, a blessing, and I'm going to take it for what it is, but I'm not going to allow it to stop me from moving on with my life. It's not going to stop me from healing. It's not going to stop me from balancing out my masculine and feminine energies. It's not going to stop me from, you know, loving somebody and loving myself the right way. It's not going to stop me from outgrowing my immature ways. Okay? Because there's a lot of healing that needs to occur within yourself, the relationship with yourself, the relationship you have with God, the relationship you have with your family, the relationship you have with your friends, the relationship you have with your lovers. Okay? There's a lot of healing, a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of personal growth, a lot of growth within yourself and the community that you're in. Because some of you, I really feel like you do want to uproot yourselves from where you grew up at. But you don't want to just jump into things. Take your time, do your research, visit places, okay? And I feel like it could be due to you being pregnant or having a child already. You don't want them growing up in the environment that you grew up in. And that's great. But you also don't want to sit there and up and leave somewhere and then go leave somewhere and be struggling. You want to sit there and take the proper precautions. You want to sit there and make sure you have things aligned. You want to make sure you have the right amount of money and emergency money and things like that, especially when you have a child involved. For some of you guys, you have to understand that if you have younger children or siblings or something like that, because there's a young male here, or this could be you just being very immature, it's like you disappoint yourself a lot. And that's something that you need to work on. You lie to yourself a lot, and that's something that you need to work on. Okay? And it's okay to sit there and feel like you betrayed yourself or you let yourself down. That happens in life. If people do it to us, it's okay. Why can't it be okay for you to let yourself down sometimes? The thing is, you always pick yourself back up, though. You fall down, you pick yourself back up. You don't stay down forever. Because there's no other, once you're down, what other place do you have to go but up, right? So Leo, you guys, even though you go through things, all right, you're not alone. Your ancestors have been there, done that already, but they're on the other side helping you get through this. They're pushing for you to heal through this. They didn't get the chance to heal. They didn't know what heal was. All they knew was to get up and keep moving. We have the opportunity to heal. We have the opportunity to change and alter our DNA. They didn't. They only knew how to survive. They survived so we could live. So take that leap of faith. Do what it is that you need to do, but do it in a mature manner. Okay? That's all they ask, is for you to do things from a different, a different level of maturity, okay? Don't do things like you used to do when you was a teenager, because that ain't it. You have to do things from a healed perspective, from a place of balance, okay? Let's get some homegirl advice for you guys. I didn't expect your reading to be 24 minutes because Spirit just wanted me to drill in your head that whatever you're trying to move fast with is not a good idea. You need to take your time doing it. Not to say that you can't have it, but you got to take your time with it so you can see all the red flags. You can see everything, all the nooks and crannies, and read all the fine print on a person, okay? I wanted to say mother effer, but I ain't say that. But for some of you, a week from now is a time period for you guys. So it may take up to a week from now for you to see what you need to see about a person if you take your time. For some of you, it may take up to 2 months. But it takes courage for you to sit there and not rush into things. It takes courage and willpower for you to sit there and really take your time and analyze the things that you're doing. Some of you may benefit from plant therapy, okay? Because that's at the bottom of the deck. Get you a nice little plant to take care of. That'll tell you how much you care about yourself. Get you a plant, because if your plant is still living and growing and stuff like that, that means you're taking care of it. You're taking care of yourself. You're around nature. But if your plant is dying, that means you're over there neglecting that poor baby. And if you're neglecting your plant, what makes you think you could raise a child and nurture it like it's supposed to? A child, a baby, is a responsibility, just like a plant is, just like a dog or a cat. It's something living that you got to keep alive. You want a baby? Take care of a plant first. You want a baby? Take care of a dog first. Just ask yourself, how are you with your animals? Okay? Ask yourself that. Because if you ain't got patience for them, then what makes you think you got patience for a child? See, you guys got partnership, ideal partnership. You're thirsty for a partner. You're thirsty to be in love. You're thirsty to have everything. What are you rushing for? Why? Because your friends already got it? Listen, they aligned themselves with that. Now you have to align yourself with that. And it says, ideal partnership. I am a rare, precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnership and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. Like I told you, be mindful. You are dating your reflections. You are attracting your reflections. So if you're lying to yourself and you're fronting right now, guess what? The people you are attracting to you are doing the same thing. We also have here for you to be thinking positively, okay, watering your mind with positive affirmations, knowing that you'll have it, knowing that what is meant for you will always be for you, and it ain't going nowhere. Okay, generosity, give to the community, give back to yourself. Okay, clarity. You guys are all in your head. You over here like you're running out of time. You're not running out of time. Unless you believe it, then that'll be your truth. Then we have magic, because Spirit wants me to read this magic card though. It says, I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I fill mine with holy crap that's unbelievable. So do you guys really believe that you're going to find your true love? You're going to find the love of your life one day? You will. But you have to embody that within you, Leo, before you can sit there and get that from somebody else. Everything that you want from another person, you have to make sure you're doing it for yourself first. Because the person that you're looking for, this ideal partner, they don't want you breadcrumbing them. They want the whole loaf. Listen, they don't want nobody carrying a whole bunch of bags like Erykah Badu said. Carrying all them bags like that. They don't want nobody with a bunch of baggage. Okay? Know that as you work on yourself, that you're going to always be worthy to have the true love that you seek. And it is going to seek you. And it is seeking you. But sometimes you got to align yourself certain ways first, making sure you got certain things in order first for yourself, so that when you meet someone, the same thing you're doing, they're doing already. They're aligning themselves. They got their things in order. They got their credit fixed. They're saving their money. You know, they're working out. They're eating healthy. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Okay? And then we have mother healing. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So some of you guys may have some mommy issues that you still got to work on. Okay? And then we have ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. Spirit also wanted me to mention to you guys that you know the things that you'll need to work on, because they'll pop up in your relationships. What's the problems in your relationships? And think back from when you was a child, because those are the same problems you had with your mama or your daddy. And they're popping up in your relationships. Why? Because you haven't healed from them. Why? Because that person may have triggered you and reminded you of your parent. But take your time. That's all. Take your time. I love you, Leo, and I'll see you later.